Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I will be reviewing the film The Wasp from the 2024 Tribeca Film Festival. The Wasp is directed by Guillermo Morales, written by Morgan Lloyd Malcolm, and stars Naomi Harris, Natalie Dormer, Dominic Alban, Jack Morris, and Rupert Holiday Evans. This is a The Wasp movie review and there will be spoilers. If you like these movie reviews, please like this The Wasp film review and subscribe. Once subscribed, click the bell icon to receive notifications of new reviews. Please also consider becoming a patron on Patreon at patreon.com/FilmBook. And now, The Wasp movie review. Naomi Harris bites into a dramatically chewy new role in director Guillermo Morales' smart and suspenseful thriller, The Wasp. It is essentially a three-character piece with an emphasis on its two central female characters. The Wasp begins with solemn intensity and closes with some of the sharpest dialogue so far this year as the two main women in the film, Heather and Carla, face off with terrifying results that will leave one wondering which way the character of Heather will turn next. The film opens and closes with images of a wasp, an insect that can sting if provoked. Heather may be similar to a wasp in her own way, and as the plot develops like a roller coaster ride, strap in. You're in for a thought-provoking and bumpy ride. Dominic Alban, in a solid performance, plays Heather's husband, Simon, a guy who really doesn't seem right for her. Heather doesn't think so anyway. He doesn't pay attention to what she wants and appears to be a bit self-centered. Without getting into too many of the early plot developments, Heather and Carla knew each other a while back when they were kids, with old friends like Carla, who needs enemies. But wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Carla had a vicious streak within her that manifested itself when Carla took drastic action with an injured pigeon as a kid. Could Carla, now a mother of three who is pregnant with a new child, and Heather have enough in common to re-establish their rocky friendship? Could learning from the past help this pair of women forge a genuine bond? Probably not, considering the fact that Heather has other things in mind, but given the quality of the direction here, you won't be able to see which way this film's script will turn next. Both Carla and Heather come from different lifestyles. It could seem Heather is more stable because of her flashy appearance, but she's in a rut. Big time. Carla has a lot of her own personal turmoil within herself as well, but she doesn't dwell on the past too much. When Heather brings volatile elements of the past up, we learn the truth about what happened, which has tormented Heather and leads her to take violent actions against Carla, in which there will be no turning back for either character in the film. Harris is spectacular. The film takes us back to when Heather was a young girl. She was bullied and a group of kids did something which forever transformed her life. Harris's performance captures the trauma Heather endured later on to perfection. That dismay which occurred could lead some audiences to suggest Heather seek help and just try to get over it. It's not that easy for Heather though, and as anyone who has ever experienced a painful childhood will know, things like what happened to Heather are almost impossible to forget. But does Heather take things too far in her actions throughout the film The Wasp? The audience will make up its own mind by the conclusion who, if anyone, is in the right here. Is it Heather, who clings on to a tormented past, or Carla, who believes in letting bygones be bygones? Because let's face it, they were just kids back then. But then there's also the pesky matter of the present, where Heather's marriage feels icy cold. What exactly has made that situation occur, other than the complexities of Heather's past? This film is like a well-oiled machine and sets up all its elements like a game of chess, where each character makes their move and must face the consequences of their respective choice. The Wasp is an incredibly acted movie, but it has its flaws. There are too many plot twists thrown in willy-nilly at the end, and the viewer may get whiplash from all the back and forth between the two characters towards the conclusion. Also, it's hard to know who to root for at times. But through Harris's fearless performance, the movie makes a strong case for siding with Heather. It is ultimately up to the particular viewer which side is more rational to take. In the end, The Wasp is one ride that is intensely fascinating to watch. As an acting exercise for Naomi Harris, the film crackles with tension as it asks the viewer to forgive her character's actions because of the horrifying excesses of her past. Natalie Dormer more than holds her own besides Harris in a role that has many layers to it as well. The Wasp may leave one wondering whether or not old grudges should be forgotten, but also sheds light on the difficulties of suffering trauma as a child and its effects on that child as they grow older, it's surely a thought-provoking film. And that brings us to the conclusion of this The Wasp movie review. I would love to hear your thoughts on it below in the comments section. If you liked what you heard during this review, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Please also visit and subscribe to our podcast channel at FilmBook Podcast. If you would like to get FilmBook's articles delivered to your inbox, sign up for our daily newsletter or download our Android mobile app for instant notifications. You'll find links to both in the description. Thanks for dropping by, and I'll see you next time.